Why are there not more people talking about Falltoberfest? It's the beer bonanza you can't miss. Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Reviews Falltoberfest special. We're here to sip, savor, and sometimes spit all the best brews this season has to offer. From rich ales to Marzens, fest beers, pumpkin ales, and many more, we've got your taste buds covered. So grab a pint, sit back, and let's toast to good times and great beers. Cheers.
Hey! Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I'm Jammer. I got a little treat, little treat for me, because I don't normally get many flavors of this, even though they're right here in Tampa. Tampa Bay Brewing Company's Last Days of Summer Fruited Sour Ale. It's a 92 by the BA. It's considered a fruited kettle sour, 4.2 ABV on the Beer Advocate, and the same thing on the can. That makes me think the other one was right on the can when it said 5%. Oh, I got somebody on the line here. What's going on here? Shag Dog's trying to jump in again. Okay. I would love it if Shag Dog joined. I don't see him. He's trying. I give him that. He's tenacious. He is trying, my friends. He is trying. We'll see. Anyway, fruited kettle sour. It says here on the Beer Advocate, Last Days of Summer is a refreshing, unfiltered fruited sour. Aromas of mango and peach lead into a mild tartness up front. Finishes with a clean fruit essence and a touch of sweetness. At 4.2 ABV, this easy drinking summer beer is perfect for taming the Florida heat. Yeah, I figured I'd try this. And I figured I'd do a beer review during Falltoberfest because, after summer is Falltoberfest. So this is the last days of that, Got it not too long ago. Wanted to do it sooner, but, things happen. So anyway, Shag Dog, maybe he'll join us. This is a golden yellow. It's not super clear, but it is a golden yellow, cloudy. The head quickly dissipated, even though it's still carrying a half a finger there. Aroma, mango and peach. There it is. Yeah, man, it maybe a little lemonade too, a little lemon flavor, lemon smells there. Citrus, ripe berries maybe. This is something. I'm getting peach, mango, berries, and some lemon or citrus just in the aroma. Yeah, this is going to be something. Let's go ahead. Let's see. No, Shag Dog bailed again. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in. Cheers, my friends. Or a slancha, or a satay, a slate, bottoms up. I got this elevator music playing. I just found it interesting. Elevator music. You don't hear elevator music anymore. I was in a building the other day, riding the elevator, going up several floors. There was no music. It's just the awkward silence between other people stuck in a little box that's going up a tube or whatever you want to call it, and just trying to avoid eye contact with everybody. That's what craziness it is. Let's see what we got here. Shag Dog's trying. Oh crap, Shag Dog, I'm sorry, man. I accidentally removed you. Add you to stage. Let's see. No, I put you back in and. Hey, I hear you. Hold on. I got audio. My speakers are... Why is it doing this? Every time I do this, default speakers, I don't want that. Where's my, what happened to my... Shit. Headphones. There we go. You there?
I see my picture though.
Oh, that's because I didn't do that.
It's weird, huh?
There we go. Shag Dog returns.
What?
Man, this fruited sour Shag Dog has mango, peach, got lemon, citrus type flavors, and maybe like a little berry in there too. Very delicious.
Right.
Very easy to drink. My favorite, one of my favorite new breweries, and that's Tampa Bay Brewing Company. What do you got? Besides a fantastic looking Hawaiian shirt. And stop motion antics. I like how you do this. You're pretending, aren't you? You're not actually having technical difficulties.
What's it
You
called?
are just stop motion, animatronic type. Right? Yeah. See.
I just put my other beer away that I was going to review, and I'm just drinking.
Don't
Sierra
blame you.
Nevada.
Don't blame you. I sent links out to PA Brew. He's probably at work.
Yeah, it's
And,
my Falltoberfest. Oh, I should have got fall.
I think you're doing this on purpose. You don't really have technical difficulties. And I sent one to Jammer fan too. He said he would join if he wasn't asleep, so he's probably still asleep. The time difference for him to give, that's basically his work day, and so for him to give up the work day. Same thing with PA. I mean, he's still on he's on our time, but I know he gets some days off during the week and stuff, so sometimes it's hit and miss, so we'll see. Shag Dog, if only you didn't look so weird when your picture freezes. This would be an exciting and wonderful time right now. Unfortunately, we have, the union workers going on strike. That right there is going to drive prices up. You had this storm just recently that affected several states. Unfortunately, a lot of people died and a lot of people lost everything they had. Shout out to them. God bless them, and hope they can recover from it. I know it's not easy and it's difficult, and especially when you lost everything you ever owned or all your worldly possessions, especially the ones that you can't get back, like pictures and videos of your loved ones. Shag Dog, yes, I figured you'd agree. Hey, you're actually doing good. Try to speak.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, that's good. What did you do? Now all of a sudden you're live with me.
I went off the stage and I came back in, so.
Man.
Then again, could be the internet. Might go back to the way it was earlier, like it was earlier.
Wow, it's working right now. Well, I was just saying, unfortunately, states, this hurricane affected several states. And then I was also going with the fact that the union workers going on strike, all this is going to drive prices up and scarcity of products. Planned? I don't know. What's that?
Plant. You had the chemical plant fire the other day too.
Yeah, that's
Sunday.
true too. Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. That was at 5:30 in the morning. It started. Didn't hear about it till 60 Minutes Sunday night on 60 Minutes. It's like didn't even hear it on the local news. Yeah, it's only a
Yeah.
2.5 hour drive from here.
Yeah, well, they don't want to let everybody know. It's just like 3 Mile Island. Whenever that happened, they try to downplay it and tell everybody, "Oh, there's no reason to be alarmed. We're taking care of it," and all this stuff. Nobody knows the amount of radiation that has actually came out of 3 Mile Island, but everywhere the radiation went, there's high rates of cancer.
Place, it's west of here. I don't know what the wind direction was, and everybody's got their windows open around here because they don't have no electricity. So
Yeah, and then you have the breeze to carry it with it.
yeah. Good
Anyway,
time.
Shag Dog, I'm going to go ahead and grade this so that we can get past that and go right into whatever we can go into. This right here, a fruited kettle sour, and let me tell you, it is a delicious one. It's mango, peach, got some berry flavors in there, and got some like lemon or citrus tartness to it. Very delicious, very easy to drink. I strongly suggest anybody get a chance to try it. Try it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to give this a B plus and a swaff because it's so easy to drink. Swallow and a half. So there you
Two
go.
beers.
And like I said, one of my new favorite breweries, right here in Tampa. I got to go to their location and do a review.
What's the brewery?
Tampa Bay Brewing Company.
Oh, okay, the one you did with the
Gourd's
or-
Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did Tripping Animals before, right?
Yeah, Trippin' Animals, Hell's Dream, which is a Hell's style German lager.
Oh, okay. You don't have any more Oktoberfest, or you just holding it off?
I do have a couple, but I wanted to do them with you. I wanted to do the what is it, 3 or 4 sons and 3 daughters.
At the same time?
Yeah, well, separate videos. I figure, for the people who like the sons and people who like the daughters, I could do the sons and then I could do the daughters and each to each their own. And if you like both, you can watch them both at the same time.
Only got one Oktoberfest left. So that's the one I was about to do on that last video, but
And then I have some other Oktoberfest beers, but I also have some German beers in general that I think, while you're doing the Oktoberfest, you should also pay homage to the regular German beers. I have a black lager by Berliner,
oh,
or black beer, as I should say. I have Einger's Maybach, Einger's I think it's a Pils or something like that.
oh wow.
I got several German beers as well as Oktoberfest type beers. So, and then I got some fall into the Falltoberfest, like with the Halloween type kind of stuff.
Now,
Like the
Iinger,
pumpkin one.
I think they do Celebrator, right? Is that who did Celebrator? Iinger?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I bought
so.
one of those, but I said, well, I'll save that for after Thanksgiving or something. Probably a year old.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I know about you because you said it in your video the other day. Your work, you couldn't even get in contact with them. They didn't try to contact you, and you didn't know what to do, or where to go, how it would be.
Going by online, so they went by there and looked closed. Didn't look like there was anybody in there. I was like, screw it. I guess we're not.
Yeah.
Actually, people were showing up there Saturday night to work. We had like 3 or 4 people to work.
Well,
But,
my work, as well as I saw Heyman on there. He said something about the comments in the comment section. Said that his work, he was off for like 4 or 5 days. I was off for 4 or 5 days. And now I just found out that my company is actually going to pay for two of the days that I was off, even though I would have been off already for the weekend. I was off like 2 or 3 days during the week. They're going to pay for two of them, so that's a good thing, And I was able to have like a mini vacation, even though I really couldn't do a lot because of the hurricane.
Showed up to work like Saturday, Sunday night where I work. Imagine if they didn't say they were paying us, but imagine if they did, and the people that actually went to work are gonna be like upset. Yeah.
Well, if at my previous employment, a couple places, if I would have showed up at work at one of them, as they put it, because I couldn't show up before, but because the bridges were out and everything. But if I had showed up, I would have been sent home and paid for the rest of the time. I would have been there for 4 hours and then sent home and been paid for 8. And to me, that's just a bunch of bullshit. People are coming from all over. My location, all the bridges were out, and rightfully so, because the bridges were damaged. Some of the roads, part of it was damaged, and it was dangerous. I saw video of it, and I'm like, it's just crazy. I'm glad I wasn't working there when this happened. And flooding everywhere. When the governor tells you to shelter in place, when the sheriff and police tell you to shelter in place, when all these people tell you to shelter in place, and then you have a workplace that says, "Oh, well, you didn't come to work, so we can't do anything for you. We can't pay you, but we're not going to penalize you." That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's this place. I mean, even though the governor said state of emergency before it got here, these people are all nonchalant. Like nothing's
Yeah.
going to happen. We might get to 35, 25, 35-mile winds with a 65-mile gust, but we got like 80 some mile gust, and they weren't prepared for it here. And I was telling my parents, I was like, it might get bad here. That's tropical storm. We're going to be on the east side of the center. And sure enough, trees down is disaster.
Yeah, you
Trees
knew
down.
it. You Shag Dog, you learned well while you were down here and about hurricanes. Being on the east side is not the great side.
Where you get the tornadoes, the northeast part of it, all that kind of stuff. So most of the
So
rain.
let me tell you a little story about my friend in Georgia, Little Wissy, Georgia. He said it sounded like a freight train, and he believes there was some tornadic, as he put it, tornadic or nadic action. He said that he was reports of 86 mile sustained winds at one point.
Yeah, that's what
He said,
sustained.
yeah, he heard a freight train coming. Then he heard a loud bang and boom. He looked out and saw that, what the hell, just he's shining his light out there to see, and he saw that his shed was 30 yards from where it was placed. On top of that, when he went out to look at the shed, he found out that everything on the shelves stayed in place. The shed moved 30 yards, just like if I moved this glass and moved it 30 yards, and everything just stayed in the glass, everything stayed on the shelves, all that stuff, but took the shed 30 yards away and set it down.
I mean,
So that's a
here,
tornado.
Yeah, I don't know if we got tornadoes because there's really no house damages unless trees hit it. There was a little bit of house damage, like the cap thing on our chimney flew off, and then one of the lights, motion lights, the plastic broke off. But most of the house damage is from trees landing on it. But there's trees like this all over the place, just laying still. Plus a bunch on the ground too. But
I think in general, probably what he experienced was one of those dust devils. One of those small tornado type things. They quickly come in. It's a small little tornado. It's not very big. They come in quick and then they dissipate really fast.
But you might get a tornado activity where you get like 3 or 4, a couple of little F1s or something, or just come down
Yeah, I
real
mean,
quick.
they drop down. It's like seeing the water spouts off the Howard Franklin. I'm driving across the Howard Franklin, and there's a water spout out there, headed towards the Howard Franklin, and I'm thinking to myself, let me get across here as quickly as I can because I don't want to be involved in that action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a tornado water spout. It's probably like an
Yeah,
F1 usually, basically. But if that came on ground, imagine if you had a big water spout, like an F4 quality water spout. That'd be something to see.
yeah. So it's nothing to laugh at. And the funny thing about it is, Shag Dog, is this storm. I heard about it, and I was commenting to my wife. I said, we don't watch a lot of news. We don't pay. We watch a lot of TV without commercials and all that stuff. We don't watch a lot of news. We don't go online and read a lot of news. We touch and base every so often. I said, you know what? What's crazy about it is I heard about the hurricane days before it even came. I didn't have to watch the news. I heard about it. And then I said, and then when I touched into the news, I said, we're watching the news and everything, and it don't sound like it's going to be all that big. It's going to fly by Florida, keep going, and all that stuff. Yeah, some storm surge. Okay, no problem. Yeah, it sounds bad, 12 to 20 feet for storm surge. But they said that before, and yeah, whatever, Well, this storm proved, even though they said what they said it before on some of the other storms. Didn't happen. Said it to this one, it happened.
Yeah.
It was some bad storm surge. You're talking about 20 feet in some places.
Like what, 100, 200 miles off the coast or something like that?
Yeah. Imagine if it came right up into the bay of Florida, Tampa Bay. It would have devastated. I have a friend that lives on Snell Isle, and Snell Isle is a area that floods even with the lightest of rains. She was on her sister trip, which usually is like 7 sisters. They all go on a trip together and everything. And she finds out about this storm, finds out that it hit, and finds out that, yes, the water got into her house. Not only water, but guess what? There were the backflow valves, on the sewage, because you know what they're doing. They release that sewage and just get rid of it. They don't want to process it. They don't want to do all that. So they just get rid of it.
Really?
Backflowed into houses everywhere, apartments and houses. And so now she's coordinating all this stuff while she's on her trip, and can't come home directly because she's on this trip. Coordinating disaster restoration and everything to go in there and clean out her house, and they're cutting up her oriental rugs, doing all this stuff, destroying a lot of the stuff that, well, it's already destroyed. They're just disposing of it basically.
Yeah. It's it was bad because I mean, just for that being that, we've had closer hurricanes to the coast of Florida where
Yeah.
you didn't have that much damage where the eye's closer. This thing was out, but it was big and huge, and
You're absolutely correct on that.
yeah. Oh, I lost you. Oh, you lost me or I lost you. Just don't know. Just don't know. I might have lost Jammer. Maybe I'm still here. One commentator, let me know. Yeah. I lost Jammer. Brand, recording, banners, comments. Any comments? Hey, no one viewer. I think I lost Jammer. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm still showing on here live. There he is. Oh, I lost you. Wow. I don't hear you though, if you can hear me. Man, you're having problems down there, aren't you? Still got some of that backwash. I still can't hear you. Maybe let me check my stuff. Now we might as well just finish this video. You gave your score already, right? But I can't hear you. Hello? No? Can you hear me? Give a thumbs up if you can hear me. I can't hear you. But if you can hear me, jammer. Just like your name changed like twice. All right, let's check settings here. I can't do it. It's hard to do this on the phone, but let's see. You're not muted, are you? No? Don't look like you're muted. Well, let's close this one out. You want me to close it out for you? Want me to back out and see if maybe you can't hear me? Can you not hear me? Maybe. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, folks. Well, I'm going to go ahead and X out this one. If Jammer comes back in.
Hello?
Okay, I hear you now. There you go. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hear me now? Can you just like those little, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Leftover. It's terrible. You start messing with stuff, and next thing you know.
Trader actually used to work for Verizon. Can you hear me now? Hear me now that he switched to Sprint.
Yeah, and he made some money before Sprint went sold.
Yeah. Who they sold it? T-Mobile?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Is Sprint around at all now?
They may be in something form or another, but I think Sprint cell phones are completely T-Mobile. And the thing about T-Mobile is I had T-Mobile. They had these things on Tuesdays. We'll give you stuff, giving our people something, They give you this coupon where you have to go on McDonald's website and sign up for the app, and you get a free Sunday or a free whatever this or that. Well, I could do that without T-Mobile. So why the fuck do I want, It's shit like that. Stuff that I could get myself for free, and I don't because I don't want it, right? That T-Mobile was given. So I was like, and then their price wasn't that great, and they were throttling back on the bandwidth and everything. I had, with Sprint, I never had a complaint because I had unlimited data, and I got it full throttle. I'm like, boom, I could go and watch a video here. I kept catching myself trying to load something on my phone with T-Mobile, and I'd have to go into airplane mode and then come back before it would reset and actually move to the website that I was wanting to go to, or start the video.
So you got to switch for Sprint. You got to switch to T-Mobile when T-Mobile bought them out.
Yeah, exactly. I got forced in.
Were you still on your old plan that you paid unlimited way back, the cheap plan that you had, or?
Yeah, I had a cheap plan from and they forced me to convert over to T-Mobile. And I didn't want to, but I did. I said, well, okay, I'll give it a try and see what it is, da-da-da-da-da. Found out crappy service, right?
Like T-Mobile, I have T-Mobile.
Yeah, but I will say this much. T-Mobile's home internet isn't that bad compared to Spectrum or Bright House having to deal with them.
Yeah. So they're basically
all through the
data service. It's like a data service home internet, right?
It's unlimited home internet. It's basically 5G. It's not hardwire other than the fact that it's plugged into electrical outlet.
Verizon has something like that too. They do offer Verizon one here in this area, but look at my Verizon data here. I mean,
yeah,
and it's like this even without a storm sometimes, Joe.
Yeah.
They did have some power. So.
I will say this: all through the storm, we had little fluctuations in power and power outages that just flickers. It flicked off and then come back on. Several of those happen, and every time it happened, that T-Mobile was faster starting up than Spectrum ever would have been.
Oh, really? Oh, so you got
Yeah,
T-Mobile
'cause
service?
at home, yeah.
That's what you got for internet right now?
Yeah.
And you're using this? Is it working pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'd work too well for this type of
No,
stuff.
that's the crazy thing about it. It's worked great, and I've been using it for months now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, because they're not available here, but the Verizon one is. But I got Verizon cell phone, and sometimes it doesn't connect too well, so I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
out on the skirts of town, so yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a crappy thing. It really is, because when
But you
you're
got
stuck with only a few options in service, you know.
for as much damage there is around here, I'm still able to connect, so at least I'm thankful for that, I guess. Yeah.
Oh
And
yes, be thankful for that, 'cause that's what they want you to be. They want you
I
to
got
be
cold
thankful and
water.
grateful for what little that you get, because you know what? It's crumbs from the king's table.
Thank God for the neighbors. Got some. They got the generator going, so they're giving us some power.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the people next to us not getting no power and nothing. You know.
You
But we
want to
got
try
running
to
water.
you want to try to do another beer?
Yeah, let's do one more. I'll try to do that heavy seas again. Heavy seas Oktoberfest.
All right, so we're going to try to have it. I'm not going to put the title in there. You can adjust it if it works,
Okay, that'll work.
because the other one you'll have to
Got
adjust because it didn't work.
like a week or two or 5 weeks.
All right, my friend. Let's go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I am Jammer. Didn't hear you. Did not hear you again.
No,
There I did. All right. Well, I didn't hear you at all during that time. What did you do?
it's the Matrix glitch.
I think because you're not using an actual speaker,
But
your
if you could be that too.
microphone.
But data 5G, it goes 5G, 4G, 5G,
Yeah.
4G. So it's skipping towers or something. I don't know what it's doing, but
For all the you people who do not know, that is Shag Dog. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. All right, let's. Yeah, I should have done this already, right? Yeah. Uh, it says set an outro video. What the hell is that? Let's do that one. I don't know.
edit this one too.
And what's that?
So I'll have to edit this video too.
Yeah, I guess so, because I try to pick these. All right, we'll pick that. Fuck it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, I turn around.